cellophane off the box and just ran. Pointless unboxing, pointless unboxing. Pointless unboxing, pointless unboxing. Hello, it's Arrow Video Store. Hold on. Enter the video store Empire of Scream. That's quite a mouthful. Now this is very unique and very awesome. Arrow Videos, personal favourite of mine, have gone to the trouble of putting a few old Charles Band films and Stuart Gordon films together. That's what it seems like mostly. And some old VHS classic cheesy horror films. Put them in a really awesome box set, which is like a little throwback and homage to the old VHS video days and the actual video store days as well. I believe it even comes with a video store card as a little bit of an extra. And yeah, put them all together in this really unique and absolutely awesome looking box set, in which we've got loads and loads and loads and loads of stuff. We've got new 2K versions of all the films, a bunch of new extras, a bunch of posters, a bunch of other stuff as well. Audio commentaries, trailers, image galleries. I'm not going to read every little single thing on this because I will be here all day, and this video will be a very, very long video. But if you want to pause the video, if that's clear enough for you, you can have a little look yourself there on this particular one. Normally I'd read through it all, but there's just so much there, it would take so long. I believe it will be Region B or Region 2, which will be the Europes, so that'll be okay. There, you're going to need a Region 3 Blu-ray player if you want to play it in the Americas and whatnot. 18 certificate. And yeah, that's the outside. Should we have a little look inside? I think we shall. Now, you probably saw what films are already included in this. Now, I believe I've seen 3, I think there's 5 films. I've seen 3 of the 5. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 films, yeah. 5 films. I've seen 3 of the 5 films, which I like. I mean, I'm not, a couple of them are just more for the humour value than being classic movies. Okay, so we've got a little slip cover to start with. That comes off there. That one's going to be with all the advertising on it and whatnot. Okay, and now the top, underneath there. Look at that. It's meant to be the top of the actual video store. You're never too old to play with toys, it says there. Very cool. I'm a fan on the top of the roof, and there's your video store. Same as the outside. They cut a little bit better. And as you can see, it's trying to come off there. Look at that. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. So there's the back of the store. I believe they're using characters from the films within. All on the front there and the back there. On the bin, it says, I reject... I can't read that. I reject your reality and substitute my own. I reject your reality and substitute my own. There you go, we got there in the end. Little bit of refocusing. Talking of which. Okay, so let's take off the roof, the lid, and see what lies within. Okay, so now we've got the spines for all the films, in which we've got Dungeon Master, Dolls, Cellar Dweller, Arena, and Robot Jox. And oh my god, the smell of a fresh new book. Oh, that's such a lovely smell. So here's your Arrow video magazine. How cool is that? Wow. Substituting reality, the unmasking of the Dungeon Master. Dolls, Stuart Gordon's grown-up fairy tale with sharp teeth. Panels of Purgatory, horror comics, monsters and artistic integrity in Cellar Dweller. Body and soul in outer space, the making of Arena. Drop your jocks, these robots don't need any disguise, and more. And so there you go. It's an awesome, quite a thick book as well. Some artwork from the films, look at that, fantastic. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant artwork. You've got the cast on the other side, more artwork, and a little bit of writing about the films. They really do go above and beyond, Arrow Videos. There's a few companies that do it, but I do believe that Arrow are sort of they're at the top, if not close to the top. I would say there are a couple of companies that also do some really good stuff, like Second Sight, if you're into this kind of stuff. Well, there's quite a bit there, and as always, I will promise myself that I'll get around to reading this at some point, and I probably won't because I won't have time, but I may. See, look, there I go again. I'd like to. I intend to. My intentions are good. I have lots of other stuff to read and I just don't get around to it. But it's rather nice. And that fresh book smell. And again, on the back, advertising of the films. Right, anything else in there? I don't think so. Okay, let's go. Let's take the films out and see if there's anything else in there. I'm not seeing the video club card. I thought there was a club card in there, but maybe I was wrong about that. Unless it's in one of these boxes. So let's go from the first one we come to. This is Dungeon Master, of which I cannot remember the entire film, but I've seen part of. It's very cheesy. It's very silly. And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and review it because I don't remember it particularly well. But I know it's pretty cheesy. And I think it's Stuart Gordon again. If not, it's definitely Charles Band from, what was it, Full Moon Pictures, I believe now. Oh, hello, there we go. There's our Arrow Video Sales Rental Service. Bearer is entitled to all privileges offered exclusively to club members. I'm now a club member of Arrow Videos. Very nice. Just on a bit of card. But hey, it's a nice little touch. Inside, we've got, we got a poster. We've got postcards. Very cool. And is this a poster or a book? Oh, and a poster as well. Looks like it's a double-sided job. They've really gone all out on this one. What a set. Really impressive. I remember that cover. There you go. Dungeon Master. And on the other side, here's the one from the cover. Very nice. I'm going to leave that out because I've got a place I could put my posters and my bits and pieces. So I'll leave those out for now. Dolls. Now this one I remember I've seen a few times. I like this film. It's not the greatest, but it's cheesy fun. In fact, actually, let me just go back to Dungeon Master and see if we've got a reversible sleeve, because I bet they do. We'll take this off of there. And there you go. It's the other side of the poster right there. So if you want to flip it around, you can do so. Right, back to Dolls. This is definitely Stuart Gordon. I remember this. It's a great little cheesy movie from the 80s. Lots of fun. You can pretty much expect exactly what the title suggests. Lots of cheesy funs. People end up in a hotel or something, I believe, and meet a creepy guy who's got some dolls, and they start getting up to some mischief. Again, we've got some postcards. Very nice. And we got a poster. Very creepy. Look at that. Brilliant. And on the other side, that's the one I've seen the most of. They walk, they talk, they kill. Brilliant. Should leave that out. On to the next one. We have Cellar Dweller. Now this is a proper cheesy movie. This is, I'm pretty sure, again, it's Stuart Gordon. I may even have something to do with H.P. Lovecraft. I'm not sure, but Stuart Gordon was very much a fan of a lot of H.P. Lovecraft stuff. And so there was lots of Stuart Gordon and Jeffrey Combs, and I think Jeffrey Combs is in this one, doing Lovecraftian stuff. I'm not sure if it falls in that category, but I'm pretty sure this is Jeffrey Combs in here somewhere. I may be wrong. And that's a really lovely cover. And of course the Dolls one, again, it's going to be a reversible sleeve, and we all know what it's going to be on there, but just in case you're in any doubt, it's that one again. Sorry about that. Back to Cellar Dweller. Cellar Dweller is not great, but it's cheesy fun. It's something to do with a comic book writer, and then the comic book starts coming to life, and as you can imagine, lots of crazy stuff happens in that cheesy way that only the 80s could. And again, we've got postcards. There's the monster that comes to life. Is that Mr. Combs? It is indeed. Jeffrey Combs. There he is. The man. the myth, the legend, the Reanimator himself. There we go. And the poster. Very cool. I mean, these are back when, you know, the posters and the video covers of the films were often better than the actual movies, what they inspired in your brain, your imagination, compared to what's actually in the film, were always better. But hey, that's what got us to take those home and pay those rental charges, and then forget to take it back and pay even more. Oh, did you ever do that? That's not a good one, is it? You got to take them back, guys. Don't leave them there. Right, now we're on to Arena. This one I haven't seen, but I've heard a lot about. Futuristic wrestling or boxing, and humans fighting aliens or monsters or something along them lines. And again, I think it's Stuart Gordon, but I've not seen it. Looking forward to seeing it though, for sure. And again, Cellar Dweller. I've done it every time, so why not do it with that one as well, of course. It's the other side of the poster. On the inside of the case, let's do it first on Arena, so we don't forget this time. We know it's going to be the other side of the poster. That's brilliant. And, of course, the postcards. They've really gone all out. Wow. Very cool. There we go. And the poster, which I think we've spoilt it for ourselves now. We know what it's going to be, but let's do it anyway. Open this one up. Go. Sorry, I can only show you it in little bits. That's just the way I got the camera set up. Apologise for that, but you get the idea. For 1,000 years, no human has been the champion. He wants to be the first. Arena. Well, my job that I always wanted as being one of those voiceover guys from the 80s, but it never happened. Mr. Rambles. Okay, Robot Jox. Again, I believe this was Stuart Gordon, and I believe this is more of a commercial. I don't know that commercial, but more commercial than his normal stuff. And this time it's robots fighting, I believe. I'm not 100% sure if it's robots fighting necessarily, but it's got robots in it. And they probably got some fighting in it. But yeah, not seen this one. Looking forward to seeing it. And we got some postcards. I'm not happy. Well, I don't want to hear it. Well, I'm still going to angry shout at you. I don't care. This is a postcard. Why are you doing this? Because I'm immature. Fine. Stop it now. Okay. And we've got... That looks pretty cool, actually. Not bad. Sort of made out of Lego. Let's go for the inside. Yeah, it's a very typical 80s cover there. And the post... Let's have a look what we've got here. Oh, don't want to bend it. There we go. That's the cover. I like that. I think I prefer that to the original, I'm assuming. That one there. The ultimate killing machine. Part man, part metal. Oh, where's the end of the tagline? It should be something. Part man, part metal. All action. And there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bye. Hello, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Why not give it a like? Hey, subscribe. Maybe give it a thumbs up. Maybe tell a friend. Help the channel out a little bit. And if you haven't had enough of my stupid voice, why not come and check me out on Spotify on my podcast? It's called Pointless Podcasting. That's on Spotify. And I talk about more than just movies, games, music, just anything I can shake my nerdy stick at, sometimes with guests. It's kind of an improvised comedy podcast. And in the meantime, why not check out some other videos on here? I've got some music videos and some comedy things and trailers and other stuff. Until then, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you soon on the next Pointless Unboxing.